I'm 20 and confused, and I have some questions.
20 and confused is also 30 and confused, 40 and confused, 50 and confused. Everybody's trying to figure it out, right? So yes, you could be so hyper aware that you get into analysis paralysis and you don't do anything, right?
Hey cousins, it's your fave, KP, and I'm here with the LaShana West, business and mindset coach. And she's here today because I'm 20 and confused, and I have some questions.
Let's go.
LaShana, I want to know, what do you do when you know your potential, but your current situation doesn't match it yet?
I feel like you've asked me that before, right? That is all about environment. When I hear your current situation, that's environment. And it could be people, places, and things. And so you have to analyze and assess the people you're around, the places that you're going inside your mind and externally, and the things that you're doing. Because clearly there's a disconnect. And many times we stay connected to the people, places, and things that aren't serving us because it's just pattern of behavior. That's what we've always done. Or it becomes a scarcity thing like, well, if I stop hanging with them, what they're going to say? Or if I stop doing this, what's going to happen? And that's literally either fear of failure, fear of the unknown, or fear of success, which is what I call fuss.
Yeah.
Because if you think of fuss, someone's fussing at you, they're in your ear. Well, that fuss is also the negative thinking, the pessimistic thinking, and the stinking thinking. So I would suggest whoever's asking this question, I would suggest that they take some time to be still, to really pause and explore what it is that they want to do and who do they want to become. I didn't say who they want to be, did I?
Who they want to become.
Yes, because becoming is not finite. And mind you, this is not my bar. This is from Michelle Obama's book, Becoming. She mentioned that we have to stop asking kids, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'm 43 and I still am exploring who and what I want to be when I grow up. But once you literally make that decision of trying that thing, when you start to get around those people, places, and things that aren't serving you, it's like, ooh, this is not the elevated version of Casey. This is not the elevated version of LaShana. Then why are you there? Then why are you doing this?
Right.
And so that is what I would do if that is a cornerstone or a barrier that someone's experiencing. Let me tell you something. If you've been watching this podcast or any podcast, that means you are ready to speak. I am a business therapist and speaker coach, and I love supporting the underdogs, the silent killers, and the one that might even be shrinking in the corner, making sure that nobody sees them. If that's you, come to the front. It's time for you to share your voice, and we are accepting guests on the Healing While Building podcast. You can share about your story. You can actually get hot seat coaching with me because I do this for a living. Or you literally can just play around with an idea and I can provide you some clarity so you can go from confusion to catapulting to the next level. Let me tell you why I even care about this idea. I care because there's too many people literally sitting at home watching everybody else come across their screen. And then we start to be resentful. You want to know why? Because you belong at the table. And not only do you belong at the table, you're ready to create your own table. Yes, I'm talking to you. So I need you to do two things. Number one, are you subscribed to this channel? Yes or no? Number two, get out your phone, which you're probably watching me on your phone anyway. Hey, what's poppin'? And I need you to text the word breakthrough, one word, BREAKTHROUGH. I'm glad I got that right. To 833-607-2941. That's going to start your journey of doing all the things that you think about, but now putting action to it. So if that sounds like something that you resonate with, let's go ahead and get connected.
It's funny you said that because when I was growing up, I genuinely did not know what I wanted to be. I just said the things that sounded like they made the most money because I knew I wanted to be a provider, and that was it.
Yeah.
If I have time for one more question. I just want to ask you, and these are my questions because this is what I'm personally going through right now, you know, as someone who is 20 and confused. Can you be too self-aware that you're actually slowing your own growth?
Yes, and that's a great question. I don't know where you got these questions from, but clearly our 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70-year-olds, we got questions. Because I just want you to know, Casey, 20 and confused is also 30 and confused, 40 and confused, 50 and confused. Everybody's trying to figure it out, right? So yes, you could be so hyper aware that you get into analysis paralysis and you don't do anything, right? So there's a happy harmony. I don't use the word balance. There's a happy harmony of healthy suspicion. And what that is, you're aware, you're conscientious, but you're not so there that you get stuck or you start to create things that are not there, which is creating clouds of dust, right? And it's so interesting because with mindset, it's not black and white. It's very colorful. Mental health is very colorful. That's why they have a spectrum, right? And so once you understand the flexibility of that, you will get out of your own way and have more fun and be more flexible versus so finite and so concrete. So to answer your question, yes, it can keep you stuck. It can slow you down, and you have to have harmony.
That's why I love talking to you, LaShana. You always come in with the gems. This is why she is a business and mindset coach. Thank you for having me today, and thank you for joining me. And I appreciate you so much.
No problem. Thank you. So now that you've watched a few of our Beauty and the Beast episodes, I want to do a quick check-in. My question is, what has been resonating the most? Because sometimes, guys, when we hear different things, your body will keep the score. If you haven't read the book, just click the link below and grab it. I'm not the author. You'll find out all the things. The body keeps the score. How? If you're getting nervous and maybe your palms are getting sweaty, maybe you have a body ailment, some pain in your shoulder, or even like decreased hunger or increased hunger, those are signs that something else is going on. And so when you are literally thriving in business, but then you start to not thrive anymore and you start to survive, we got to ask ourselves, why? Why am I feeling low? Why is it that every time I go into a certain environment, I start to shrink? Or why is it that comparison starts to come across my psyche whenever I see this one person? All that is an opportunity for you to break through. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes to take a deep breath and to sit and literally simmer in all the things you've been learning on this podcast episode. But I don't want you to stop there. I now want you to give yourself grace and praise yourself for doing the hard thing. We'll see you on the next episode.